If I would have asked someone in 500 BC if the earth was flat or the earth was round, they would have said, no, I don't believe the earth to be round, even though there are some that are teaching this pagan belief. The people of Greece and the surrounding area would have explained to me that heliocentrism, aka a sun-centered universe, is a religious teaching. Now, the modern day understanding of this is that people believe the earth was round in 500 BC. This is just not true. Yes, some taught heliocentrism, but it was not the norm. People thought the earth was the center, and they thought the sun-centered universe was a paganism and sun worship, a religion, if you will. If you would have asked Christopher Columbus if the earth was flat, and people did, he would have said what he said. And what he said is he didn't want to go against the church and follow the pagans. For him, the spherical nature of the earth was a spiritual teaching and not what is real. He did believe the earth was geocentric and the center of existence, and no, he didn't think he was going to sail off the edge of the earth. Gio Rondo Bruno was burned at the stake in 1600 AD. Burned at the stake means he was publicly executed. He was killed by the church for his heliocentric beliefs, which included teaching the universe was infinite and for rejecting the geocentric model. Galileo Galilei was famously held in house arrest for his heliocentric teachings. So no, heliocentrism was not the norm. But now we have pictures. Pictures, pictures, pictures. This proves the shape of the earth, right? And the position of the earth once and for all. The earth is a spinning ball and it's spherical. Just look at the pictures. Well, not so fast. Every picture of the earth is CGI, a computer-generated image that is made up of tens of thousands of images, composites, photoshopped together. You mean fake pictures? So the way Universal Studios and Disney Studios has been making pictures of the earth since the 1920s is the way NASA gets its pictures of the earth? Yup, that's how it works, folks. All pictures of the earth are CGI. So what about the moon landing? Was the moon landing fake too? Well, we haven't been back since 1976. And yes, there's a lot of speculation that they faked the moon missions. NASA was created in 1958, and then by 1969, we put a man on the moon. Now, I know you're going to call this a conspiracy theory, so let me ask you a question. Have you ever really looked into conspiracy theories? I mean, really looked into them? Analyze all the data. But it's the government running them, so it's not like they're just going to admit it to us. But there's always a smoking gun. So let me introduce to you the first and the last conspiracy theory, the shape of the earth. Welcome to the craziest one of all time, flat earth. And the funny thing about this one is we've been arguing about it since 250 BC. And now it's back, and it's bigger than ever. So yes, people think the moon missions were faked, and they believe all the pictures of the earth are CGI. And NASA even admits they are. And now they think the earth is flat. So like any conspiracy theory, it starts with the distrust of the information we're given. So the pictures are fake, and NASA just wastes trillions of dollars blowing up rockets. Now, I know this might be hard for some of you to believe, so humor me. Go on a cosmological journey with me. Pretend like those pictures don't exist and ask yourself, is the earth spherical? How would I know it's a sphere outside those pictures? And why do I think the earth is a sphere? Is it because of those pictures? And what is flat earth? What do you mean the earth is flat? It's rather simple. It's land out of water, and the land is not spinning or curved. It's not a ball shape, if you will. There's an ice wall around the edge, and there's probably more land outside the ice wall. And our daddy, the government, won't let us explore it. There's a magnetic mountain in the center called North. The earth is stationary and fixed. So the reason you don't feel the earth move below your feet is because it's not moving. So that's that. That's flat earth. Oh, the sky above? You're confused because of the sky above? It's got you mesmerized? Okay, let's look at the sky above. So in the 1950s, a bunch of crazy people from the government tried to blow a hole up in the sky above. It was called Operation Fishbowl. True story. They took hydrogen bombs and tried to blow up the sky. Is this because they thought we lived in a fishbowl and they wanted to get out? Now remember, this experiment was done way before the pictures of NASA. NASA wasn't created yet. And it didn't work. They didn't get out. We're still here. So what's above? What is the sky? And what are these lights above? What are they? Now remember, we're not looking to NASA for the answer. They could be a bunch of liars. So let's look at them with our naked eye and ask some questions. Let's hypothesize. First off, is the sky moving or am I? It sure looks like the sun and the moon and the stars move above me. Lights to light up the night. Pretty simple from a non-computer generated perspective. So if we're not moving, then why do we think they're spherical? Why do we think they're spherical anyways? They could be plasmic. They could be non-physical, just lights. They could be lots of things. And thirdly, are we like them or are they different? Is the earth like the lights in the sky? Or is the earth even a light in the sky? Or is the earth different? Is the earth a sphere? Is the earth existence itself or a level of existence? Out of the water is the earth, and above the earth is a water barrier, a firmament, if you will. So out of the water and below the water is the earth, out of water. Cosmology is the study of the heavens. A heliocentric cosmology is a sun-centered universe. This implies there are many universes and you live in one of many creations. This used to be known as star worship, aka paganism. People like this because they think that it gives them hope and meaning. They think they can fly off to a distant galaxy and create a new existence. The other competing cosmology that's always existed is geocentrism. This study of the heavens is that the earth is the center of existence and the lights in the sky, well, they're just lights in the sky. The earth is not spherical, or it's not even like the other lights in the sky. It's not even a light in the sky. It's stationary and fixed. I don't think they use the term flat earth, but I don't think they would have had a problem with it. Flat earth is the science behind the geocentric nature of the earth, and it's a pure quest for science. Science shouldn't be a way to replace God or become God, but pure science should look for the truth and be a way to uncover the truth. If the earth is flat, then science will take us there. If the earth is just like the other lights in the sky, then science will take us there. Science is tests, observations, and conclusions. So take a scientific journey with a bunch of true scientists who are not religious zealots and uncover the true nature of the shape of the earth. Is the earth really flat? You'd never know unless you're willing to ask the question, what is flat earth?